In this video, I will delve into writing advice and tips given by literary anti-hero Charles Bukowski, one of the most unapologetic and raw voices in modern literature. Born in Germany and raised in Los Angeles, he spent much of his life working blue-collar jobs, struggling with poverty, and observing the harsh realities of city life. His poems, short stories and novels capture the grit of everyday existence: booze, loneliness, work, lust and survival, with notable works including Ham on Rye, Post Office, Love is a Dog from Hell and Factotum. Bukowski didn't write for fame or approval, he wrote because he had to. His gravestone famously reads, "Don't try," a phrase that captures his philosophy of honest, effortless expression. For writers today, Bukowski remains a symbol of artistic freedom and unfiltered truth. If you're looking to write with more authenticity, passion and edge, here are 7 essential writing lessons from Charles Bukowski that will challenge and inspire you. Number 1. Write from the gut. Bukowski believed that real writing can't be forced. His poem, So You Want to Be a Writer, opens with a warning: if it doesn't come bursting out of you, don't do it. For him, writing wasn't a task, it was a compulsion. He wrote because something inside demanded release. That's why his work feels alive, urgent and brutally honest. Don't write because you want to be a writer, write because you can't help it. The best writing comes from emotion and necessity, not obligation or performance. Before you start a project, ask yourself, do I feel this enough to bleed for it? Number 2. Use simple, direct language. Bukowski was famous for his no-nonsense style. He avoided fancy words and literary ornamentation. His writing was conversational, rough around the edges, and yet deeply poetic. He once said, "An intellectual says a simple thing in a hard way. An artist says a hard thing simply." That became his creative mantra. Say things clearly. Don't hide your meaning behind big vocabulary or complex sentences. Simplicity doesn't mean dull, it means honest. Choose clarity over cleverness, and your readers will trust you more. Number 3. Write about what you've lived. Bukowski's stories weren't invented, they were experienced. He wrote about dead-end jobs, hangovers, failed relationships, and the people who haunted the margins of Los Angeles. He believed that real life was richer and more powerful than anything you could imagine. Draw from your own experiences. Your scars, mistakes and small victories make your voice unique. Instead of copying other writers, live a life worth writing about. Go outside, take risks, feel deeply, then come back and write about it. Number 4. Write consistently. Ignore writer's block. Bukowski didn't believe in waiting for inspiration. He wrote every day, even when he didn't feel like it. Before his success, he spent years sending out work and getting rejected. He simply kept writing. He once said that nothing can stop a writer except the writer himself. Discipline was his weapon against doubt. Make writing a habit, not a mood. Set a daily or weekly routine. Even if you write something terrible, it's still progress. The act of writing keeps your creative muscles strong. Don't wait for the muse, invite it through persistence. Number 5. Don't write for fame or money. Bukowski's attitude towards success was famously dismissive. He didn't write for recognition or profit. He wrote because he needed to express something real. When writers chase approval, their work becomes fake. Bukowski's advice is clear. If you're doing it for money or fame, don't do it. Forget about the audience when you're writing. Focus on truth, not trends. Write what feels authentic to you, and your readers will feel that honesty. Fame might come or might not, but integrity should come first. Number 6. Be ready to bare yourself. Bukowski didn't shy away from the ugly sides of life. His writing is full of uncomfortable honesty, about failure, addiction, loneliness and desire. He believed that to write something real, you have to expose yourself. He once said, "What matters most is how well you walk through the fire." That's as much about living as it is about writing. Don't polish away the pain. Let your imperfections show. Write about your fears, your regrets, your longing. Vulnerability creates connection. When you dare to be seen, your readers will see themselves in your words. Finally, number 7. Accept that writing and life are inseparable. For Bukowski, writing wasn't separate from living, it was living. He didn't treat it as a profession or an art form to perfect. It was a way of surviving the chaos of life. He often said that writing wasn't work, it was freedom. The act of writing gave him purpose when nothing else did. Don't compartmentalize your creativity. Let writing flow naturally into your daily life. The more you observe and experience, the more material you'll have. Your writing is an ongoing conversation with existence. Treat it that way. Why does Bukowski still matter today? Because in an age of curated content and algorithm-driven art, his unapologetic authenticity feels more relevant than ever. He reminds us that honesty beats perfection. Readers crave something real, not polished fiction that sounds like everyone else. He shows that voice matters. Bukowski carved out a style that was uniquely his own, proof that you don't have to follow literary trends to be memorable. He proves that discipline is key. He wasn't waiting for inspiration, he created it through consistency. He believed in raw human truth. His words are proof that literature doesn't have to be pretty to be powerful. Bukowski's world may have been rough, but his approach to writing was pure. He stripped away everything unnecessary until only the truth remained. As a final thought, Bukowski's writing advice is as rough and real as the man himself. He wasn't teaching technique, he was teaching truth. His lessons cut through pretense and ego, urging writers to live deeply and write honestly. So the next time you sit down to write, remember Bukowski's ethos. Don't force it, don't fake it, and don't write for anyone but yourself. If it comes from the gut, it will find its way to the heart. So there we have it. I hope that this advice from Charles Bukowski will help you on your way towards becoming a more real, more honest, and more unfiltered writer, allowing you to hone your process and find your writing voice, one that is uniquely and unmistakably yours. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button so as not to miss any further content from A Real Lowlife, where we look to showcase writing advice, tips, and guidance from some of the greatest, most respected, and most famous writers the world has ever seen, from those who have actually been there and done it. That's all for now.